In our B final in lane 1, we have John Ceta from Nation's Capital. Lane 2, CJ Hickenley from Asphalt Green. Timothy Marksky from Long Island Aquatic Club will be in lane 3. Your top qualifier in the B final, Matthew Magnus from Suburban Seahawks, will be in lane 4. Lane 5 will belong to Adam Kapusta from Long Island. Lane 6, Garrison Johnson from Poseidon. In lane 7, Noah Desmond from Machine. And rounding out our field is Ryan Ratliff from Eagle Swim Club. Wow, just looking real quick over the first 50, lane 4, Matthew Magnus, that stroke is really long and really smooth. He's probably got the lowest stroke count out of anyone in this field.
What he does is he doesn't like reach terribly far, but he
waits on that hand. Yeah. He's patient.
And you see how much further his hand comes out of the water than it goes in. That's always impressive.
David, I'd like to point out the turkey gravy you spilled on me earlier tonight is still stained on my pants.
I was nowhere near you when you spilled, and I think it was pork gravy actually. I was nowhere near you when you did that.
I don't know. No one's going to know the real story. No one knows what actually happened in that hospitality room.
I was nowhere near when that happened. You were there, right? I was there. Okay, Nick has confirmed my account. There was no one near Jason when he spilled gravy on himself.
Wow. I thought we were friends, Nick. Wow. Wow. Oh, man.
Nick says he did not mean to sell Jason out like that. We all know better. Good work, Nick. Good work. As leading the way, Desmond down in lane 7. That's Noah Desmond from Machine Aquatics. Followed by Magnus in lane 4 as we come up on this will be the 200 at this next turn.
One thing I've noticed about this pool, and with freestyle flip turns especially, and not only at this meet, but at the Turkey Claw Showdown last weekend, a lot of swimmers are getting really close to the wall down here, the bulkhead turn in. Not so much down there.
I think bulkhead turns are tricky.
Yeah, it might be something to do with
the bottom of the wall.
Right, exactly.
Like in Greensboro, from my experience and others, people tend to glide the walls. I remember when Kelsey Worrell was trying to break the American record in the 100 fly, break 50 at NCAA's in Greensboro. She would a little trouble on that, and especially at ACC's a year later. I always had trouble on those turns as well, just because it's tricky when you can't see the wall curving up. You don't want to look all the way forward,
right?
So you look kind of at the bottom of the wall,
right?
And yeah. Meanwhile, taking control is Magnus. He did look relaxed, and now he's put the kick in behind him as we come up on the 300 mark. Desmond's totally fallen off the pace, and looks like in second is Ratliff at the bottom of your screen in lane 8. That's Ryan Ratliff, 2:30, 2:37 to 2:30, 2:43.05. But your leader is Magnus at 2:40.79. Matthew Magnus, 16-year-old in the Suburban Seahawks Club.
Yeah, he looks good. I mean, he comes in this morning with a 4:33, and he's holding 54s, 27s on each of the 50s. So 54s all the way. That's 4:30 in the 500. So if he continues his pace, he could get to the 4:30 range, maybe even a little bit below if he has a good last 100.
I think we could see a 4:29 here from Matthew Magnus.
He's really pulling away from the rest of this field. The 6-beat kick's so important.
Yeah.
So important in the freestyle races nowadays.
Marski in lane 3. That's Timothy Marski trying to challenge Ryan Ratliff at the bottom of the screen. 3:35.20, so 4:28 maybe even in the cards here if he can really pick it up. Easy win here in this B final though for Matthew Magnus.
He's one of those swimmers that wants to put up a time. So I deserve to be in that A final. I'm going to put up a time that would have scored in that A final. Really about a half pool length ahead of the rest of the field. That's Magnus.
He gets the bell. Wow. Desmond in lane 7 is totally falling off the base. He's nowhere close anymore. And Ratliff's falling off too. Marski now into second. And CJ Hinckley in lane 3 is third. As Magnus makes his final turn.
I think
nice big dolphin kick off the wall.
Yeah, I think sub 4:30
here. As he comes in.
Oh, could be
maybe
just
not,
4:30.
maybe not, maybe not. 4:20, not full. 4:30.01. Just not quite enough at the end. You cursed him, Jason.
I did.
4:33.22 for Marski to take second.
See, that's
and
why I don't make predictions.
4:33.88 for Hinckley is third. You don't make predictions
Yeah,
anymore.
don't. I'm jinxing these kids out here. Moving into our A final here. The boys open 500-yard freestyle.